Hey everybody. I thought I would make an attempt to catch these guys just a little bit earlier this morning when they're still up and playing. So we don't have just another stream of them sleeping this morning. It looks like I was successful. Although I've got to warn you all, I haven't had my coffee. At least not my usual quantity, so there's that. Wow, tackled. You did not see that coming, did you, Beep? These kids are getting so advanced now. I know I said I wanted to make sure that they were all peeing in the litter box before we took them downstairs. I'm kind of rethinking that for a couple reasons. One is I think, I can just leave the beanbag out. I'm not going to give them a beanbag downstairs. I won't give them any super fuzzy beds yet, and we'll continue their litter box training downstairs, right? Because why not? The other reason is that I had Tink and her kids, I had taken her kids in the master bedroom last night. And this morning, rather than carry them down to their room and put them in their room, I bet you had the other stream open in another window, didn't you? Anyway, so rather than carry Tink and her kids down to their room this morning like I usually do after a spa night, I just opened the spa door and let them come out into the house. And they didn't actually do that. They just wanted to kind of stay in the spa and take their own sweet time. And then, as far as I know, they still haven't made it downstairs. Although I do see Putter keeps coming up to this door, and then Beep keeps running up to the door to tell him to go away, and he doesn't care. He thinks she's playing a game. So he like ducks down, and then he pops right back up, and she does it again. I think she's over it now because obviously she's not doing it, but that just happened a few times in a row. So, what was I saying? Tink and her kids, they don't seem to care so much about getting back to their room. So it seems like a good opportunity for me to take their room away and give it to someone else. And like I said, they're going to get moved. They're going to have full access to the house, but eventually they're going to get, like their home base is going to be the room next door here. So that's the plan. Still, that was the plan. It is the plan. I keep messing with the timing of it. That's all. And I think the timing is soon. Now, very soon. Yeah, Vin, you're right. They need the space. They need the big cat tree. They need that the cat cage that's got the hammock in the second floor. Like these kids are going to be crazy and all over everything. It's time for them. They are maybe, I wouldn't say understimulated, but they've definitely outgrown the things that are in this room. So, so I'd like to try to get them moved. I think I'm going to make that a priority today. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip vacuuming the floor. I'm going to eat a big breakfast that I will regret. And then I will start moving things around probably. Now, I also have one other thing planned for today, which is a tissue pit for Tink's kids that I will record. And I'll also try to get it on the live stream for you. That's assuming I can sort of catch them all and get them interested when they have the whole house to run around. So I don't know. We'll see. In other news, yesterday in our close-up, I asked you all, I told you all that the search for our Kitten Academy live stream on YouTube was not working correctly. And I asked you guys to send me some screenshots to show me if it worked for you. And it does work for you. Lots and lots of you sent me screenshots, and you're like, what are you talking about? You're crazy. It's working fine. And I discovered that like the minute that I finished the close-up, I went and searched it myself. It was working fine for me. It seems like YouTube fixed it just coincidentally at almost the exact same time that I was talking about it to you. So it's solved, though. That's the good news. Searching is good, and you can once again hear me say, if you want to keep watching these kittens, all you have to do is go on YouTube and search for the regular Kitten Academy live stream, which I will say, which I have said. I will say it again. Yeah, there was definitely 24 hours where the search wasn't working and everything was broken, but YouTube got it fixed. So that's all that matters. Now, these two have played with the noodle stick before, and they are noodle stick wizards. As you can see, look at that. Look at that. She stands up like a bear. She's just so fuzzy. Claxon is the one who hasn't played with the noodle stick and is probably going to be a little bit worried about it. But let's try. Let's try Claxy. Claxy, you want to try what your sisters are doing? It's fun. It's fun. She was napping the last time the noodle stick was out, so she didn't get the experience. You want to try noodle stick? She's like, I don't know about all this. This is scary. But meanwhile, her sisters are like, come on, we'll do this. We'll do this. We don't need her. It's not even near you, Foggy. What do you think you're going to catch over there? Hmm? Yeah, it's really just a wooden stick with a little bit of rubber tubing on the end, a piece of like a rubber medical tube, or some people use them to make fishing lures and stuff. That's all it is. I made a video about how to make these. It is the easiest thing in the world to make them. Once you've seen it, I think you can figure it out. I mean, once you've seen a stick, but if you want the whole video, you can just search for Noodle Stick Kitten Academy. There's only one video we've got that's got Noodle Stick in the title, as far as I know. And if you do, you will find a quick tutorial that shows you how to make one of these. A lot of cats like them. Some cats don't care one way or the other, but it makes a pretty good cat toy in general. It's cheap. And the fun thing is, because of the quantities you get them in, you can buy, like 25 sticks in a bag of the medical tubing, and then you can make a whole bunch of them and give them away to all your cat friends. Claxon's still not getting a chance because her sisters are so into this. Clax, at least come out here with us. Come on. At least come out here. Come on out here. Hi, hi. Don't just run away. Hang out. Come on, check this out. It's fun. It's fun. You need a turn too. I think that meowing you hear might be Brooke. Because of the situation with Tink and her kids this morning, Brooke did not get her usual time out of the room before breakfast. Oh, you know what? It might not have been, though. It might just be Putter and Dabble talking to each other out there. But either way, Brooke didn't get her usual time outside this morning. Oh, look at that. Clax is moving up on Putter. Did you see your twin out there? Putter really does look like she could be part of this family, doesn't she? So what I was saying, Brooke didn't get her time out in the house this morning like she usually does. In fact, usually she knows when I'm getting up because the house lights come on. And she goes right to her door and she starts meowing. She's like, all right, it's time for me to come out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So I'll make it up to her later today. For sure I will. And I'm thinking even Brooke's probably going to get her spa night tonight. She'll get the spa this evening. I think that'll be That's Trifle walking by out there. I can't tell who's right up at the door, but we're going to go out there and find out. In fact, it's almost time for us to go out there and find out. There's one other thing I wanted to try on these guys. When I was looking for this noodle stick in the drawer, I found a hex bug in the drawer. It seems like the battery on this one is just about dead, but I'm going to set it down on the floor here, and we're going to just see real quick if it goes and if these kids have any reaction to it. So let's find out. It is just about dead. Well, that's good. It's beginner level. I need to put a new battery in it. That's the real reason I pulled it out. I'm like, oh, this isn't working. Believe me when I tell you that these things are normally way more active than this, but it does. It needs a new battery. Fortunately, I have a giant box of batteries in the closet. I just have to take it over there and do that. Sebi and the Bees. Spa night is really just our secret code for taking them to the master bedroom so they can spend the night with us off camera. We call it the spa because for a long time, I think it was started when we had the cat Eucalyptus. And Eucalyptus, we thought had a, you hear that hissing? Foggy's hissing at it. Very intimidating. Belle's also coming now to see what's going on because she heard Foggy hiss. She's like, oh, is the cat in danger? Sorry, I interrupted myself. So when we had Eucalyptus, we thought that she had an upper respiratory problem, and so we would take her to the master bedroom at the old house, and we would run the shower real high and fill up the room with steam, and she would get a steam treatment up there, and that's why it was the spa. Now, it turns out that by the time that she was old enough to get spayed, we found out she actually had nasal polyps. It's not an uncommon problem to have. And when they spayed her, they did the surgery to remove those, and she was great. As far as I know, still great to this day. We see pictures of her, and she's very, very big now. Big, big kitty. She was so tiny. It keeps getting stuck on things because it's so low on battery. It's just got no juice. Once again, Clax is the one sitting it out. Hey, Clax, maybe while you're... Whoa, okay. Clax is a little nervous because I tried to pick her up. And she's like, no, I am not cool with anything that's happening right now. You want to play with the noodle stick while they're distracted over there? You want your chance? This is your chance. Oh, even Belle's trying it now. Belle, what does it mean? Tap, 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 tap. Careful, careful, tap. Tap, tap. Tap. Tap, tap. Oh, look, somebody's decided to, oh, hang on. Decided to go see the noodle stick while it's not moving there. It's less scary when I'm not moving it, isn't it? At least you're starting to get involved with it now. That's fine, we can build up the play. Oh, look, she's picked it up. She's taking it away. Take this away from my kids. Oh, wow, I think she cracked it. That was a serious chomp. She's like, oh, it's a bug. Bugs are delicious. I wonder if she's tasted bugs before. Bugs are delicious, by the way. I mean, not that I would know, but I remember when we had the big Cicada brood emergence a few years ago. Actually, I say a few years ago. It's almost a decade ago in Illinois now that we had the big one. And they were everywhere. I mean, you couldn't go outside. The sidewalks were just covered in cicadas. I mean, literally covered. Like it was just like a bugs everywhere. It was crazy. It was really cool. They're very cool bugs, and they're fascinating. You can look them up. Magis cicada. They're the type of cicada that lives underground for like 17 years, and then they all come out at the same time, and it is craziness. So my point about that was that when that happened, the cats that we had then loved eating them. I mean, just loved it. Oh, it was so noisy, Donna. See, you have no idea. Like you hear cicadas every summer, but when there's so many of them, you can't even hear yourself think. It's insane. It was the coolest thing. Um, so yeah. Anyway, lots and lots and lots of them got eaten by our cats. They love them. I think we might have had Acro then to eat some of them. I don't remember now. So anyway, she really crunched this thing. I heard it like make a cracking sound, but I think that might have just been her tooth slipping on it because I don't see anything actually cracked on it. But anyway, I'm going to take it away and put in a new battery because it was very weak just now. They're not normally so weak. Andrea Chu, I'll tell you the most interesting thing about it is it has to be 13 because all the Magis cicadas, they emerge after a prime number of years. It's always a prime number. That's the most interesting thing about it. There's a lot of speculation about why it's prime numbers. And it's fascinating. I encourage you guys, if you're interested in bugs at all, and I tend to be, you should Google for the Magis cicada, which is Magicicada. And then I'm sure you're familiar with the sound and the look of the annual cicadas that you get every year, but the Magi cicada are the ones that are just really fascinating. Anyway, hey, look, we've been 17 minutes. We haven't seen any other kittens yet. Tink and her kids are around the house. Let's just see if we can find them before we end this close-up stream. Oh, well, Putter, you were easy to find. You're right here. Oh, and here comes Dabble. Were you guys just waiting for me? Putter, do you know what this is? I still have this in my hand. Oh, no, I left the TV sound on. I can hear myself. Anyway. Oh, you too. Hi. Okay, there's everybody. Let's find your mom too, though. I wonder if I can. What I wonder is if I can manage to turn off the TV sound from here before I go in the bedroom so I don't have to listen to myself, because that's the worst. Come on, you know it's the worst. Hang on. Can I do this? No, I can't. Okay, I can't do it. All right, well, we'll just take a look, and then I'll just have to listen to myself, and it is what it is. So, when do the cats get their suit taken off? Tink has her suit off, and it seems like Tink's doing fine with her suit off, so that's good. We have an appointment on Monday, it turns out, where Dabble will theoretically get her suit off. Although, if DJ comes home before then, I don't know if DJ will come home. But if DJ comes home tomorrow or over the weekend, I'm going to have DJ take her sutures out because she's got the right scissors for that. There's a special little scissors that you use, and DJ can check the incision and take it out, and then the doctor can just double check on Monday. So if DJ comes home, we'll take it off Friday or this weekend, and if DJ doesn't come home, then it'll be Monday. I want to see if we can see Tink. Just ignore me if you hear me talking from the TV. I thought she would be. Oh, I thought she would be in here under the bed, but she's not. She's not. So, all right. So much zooming. Well, let's check the office real quick, and then we'll check downstairs. And while we're doing that, I can start wrapping up and say thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. Sorry. Hi, Putter. These kids just, oh, he's getting ready to zoom on something. Oh, it's these two. They came in too. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really, really do appreciate you joining me in the morning. I'm sorry I haven't had all my coffee yet this morning. In fact, let me grab that real quick. We'll take it downstairs with us. Okay, here we go. Coffee, headphones. Hey, look, once again, I get to remind you guys that if you want to keep watching the kittens, you can watch them all day long on the regular Kitten Academy live stream right here on YouTube. And all you have to do is search for that phrase, Kitten Academy live stream. It will pop right up. So that's pretty cool. And I think that's it for the news this morning, actually. There's not too much to tell you all about. Yeah, Tink went back to her condo. I'm pretty sure I'll move the condo upstairs for now, rather than give it to the new class, right? I don't know. Maybe we should just keep it down here for the new class. We got to do something for Tinko, though. Of course, Tink has a brand new condo like this in her endowments. So don't worry about her never having one. There's one going to her forever home with her that is brand new. Which is great. You guys are so generous to the kittens. I really appreciate it. And I know that their adopters appreciate it too. So yeah, she found her way down here. She presumably had a little bit of breakfast. Hi, Custard. The breakfast there. And now she's settled into her condo for the moment. There's Eddie. Eddie's and Ari. Hey, I almost didn't see you there, Ari. Eddie. Got the fireplace going to warm things up just a little bit this morning. There's Loganberry outside in the cat run. What are you doing out there, Logan? Me? Oh boy, I said yesterday I have to fill up the bird feeder, and I forgot to do it. I think there's still birds visiting, though. I thought I just saw one leaving the bird feeder. The bird feeder. Oh, it's right there, but now the focus has changed. Sorry. So. Okay, all right, one last time. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it this morning, and it means a lot to me that you're here. And chatting, I love the comments on chat, even if I can't keep up with them all. Thank you so much for that. And we will do another close-up tomorrow. In the meantime, you can watch the kittens, at least the ones upstairs, on the regular Kitten Academy live stream, and sometime today on the Kitten Academy live stream, to participate in a tissue pit experiment. We bought a new tissue pit, and I'm excited to get that deployed and have them try it out. So that will be today, and maybe, just maybe I'll get Belle's kids moved, or at least get the old room sterilized so that we can move them tomorrow or soon. All right, my camera's focus is losing it. I'm losing it. Thank you guys one last time. We will see you for another close-up tomorrow and on the regular stream in the meantime. Eddie, say goodbye to everybody. Oh, yeah, okay, that'll do. You can just rub up on the camera. We don't mind. Bye, everybody.